Ladies, we all know that love is about more than just grand gestures and saying I love you. True love reveals itself in the quiet, everyday moments that make a relationship strong. And today, I want to talk about the 6 things women do only for the men they truly love. First, let's talk about selflessness. When a woman loves a man, she often becomes his biggest supporter, offering acts of kindness that go beyond mere politeness. She'll remember the small things that make his life easier. Maybe it's preparing his favorite meal, running errands when he's too busy, or simply lending a hand when he needs it. These acts come from a place of love and care, and she doesn't expect anything in return. It's just what she does because she loves him. The second thing that comes with love is emotional vulnerability. A woman will open her heart and trust her partner in ways that she won't with just anyone. She'll let her guard down, share her innermost thoughts and feelings, and allow herself to be completely vulnerable. This kind of emotional intimacy is only reserved for the one who holds a special place in her heart. It's in these moments that she shows the depth of her trust. Then, they're supporting his dreams. A woman who truly loves her man doesn't just cheer him on from the sidelines. She actively supports him. Whether it's pushing him to chase his goals or making personal sacrifices to help him succeed, her support is unwavering. She will stand by him, even if it means setting aside her own dreams to help him achieve his. This kind of dedication shows the strength of her love. Compromise is another hallmark of true love. We all know that no relationship is perfect, but a woman who loves her partner is willing to meet him halfway. She will make adjustments, whether it's in her plans, her preferences, or her habits. She does this to create balance in the relationship, to make sure both partners feel heard, valued, and loved. In the quieter moments, women show their love through unspoken care. It's in the little things she does, without being asked. Packing his lunch, fixing his favorite drink, or even taking care of him when he's not feeling well. These acts are often overlooked, but they speak volumes about the depth of her affection. Lastly, women who love deeply work tirelessly to build a safe space for their partners. She listens with compassion, offers comfort during tough times, and creates an environment where he can be himself without fear of judgment. It's a space where both can be vulnerable, knowing that their feelings will be respected. These 6 things: selflessness, emotional vulnerability, support, compromise, unspoken care, and creating a safe space are just a few ways women show love. And while each relationship is different, these actions reveal the incredible depth of love and commitment that women are capable of when they find someone who truly deserves it. Love is not just what you say, it's what you do. And when a woman loves a man, she shows it in ways that words simply can't describe. When a woman truly loves a man, one of the first things she will often demonstrate is a deep sense of selflessness. This selflessness is not about grand sacrifices, but rather the small, everyday acts that show her care for him in ways that no one else would. She finds joy in making his life easier and more comfortable, often without expecting anything in return. These little gestures could be as simple as preparing his favorite meal after a long day, or perhaps taking care of something he's been meaning to do but hasn't had the time for. The motivation behind these acts isn't about duty or obligation, but rather a deep desire to make him feel valued and appreciated. The selflessness that comes with love can also be seen in the emotional energy a woman invests into the relationship. She doesn't hesitate to make time for him, even when her own schedule is packed. She knows when he needs a listening ear, a comforting hug, or just someone to share his thoughts with. It's the small sacrifices that go unnoticed, like choosing to stay up a little later so he isn't alone, or offering support in his moments of uncertainty, even when she might be facing challenges of her own. These moments showcase a commitment to his happiness and well-being, often over her own. The beauty of this selflessness is that it doesn't come from a place of wanting praise or recognition. Instead, it comes from a genuine desire to nurture the bond they share. to make sure he feels loved, supported, and cared for in ways that words can't capture. In fact, a woman's love often shines brightest in her actions, those quiet, intimate moments when she is doing something solely to bring him joy or ease. Whether it's running an errand for him when he's busy, or picking up his favorite snack because she knows he's had a hard day. These are the small, yet profound, ways she demonstrates her love. It's important to note that this selflessness doesn't mean neglecting her own needs or desires. Rather, it's about finding balance, knowing when to put someone else first without losing herself in the process. In many ways, this type of love teaches the value of empathy and the joy that comes from seeing the person you love happy and at ease. When a woman is in love, she often reaches a level of emotional vulnerability that is reserved for someone truly special. This is not something she offers freely to everyone, but to the one she trusts with her heart. It's in the quiet, private moments that she begins to reveal parts of herself that are often hidden, sharing her deepest fears, dreams, and insecurities. This emotional transparency is a profound act of intimacy and a key component of a deeply connected relationship. It's not just about the happy moments or surface-level conversations. It's about allowing her partner to see her at her most raw and unguarded. She shows him her true self, the sides of her that no one else may ever witness. And that trust is something she only gives to someone she knows will cherish it. When a woman loves, she is often willing to expose the parts of herself that she has kept protected. It's a sign of deep emotional trust. She shares the scars from past experiences, the vulnerabilities that still linger, and the hopes she holds for the future. This level of emotional openness allows a relationship to evolve beyond superficial connections, creating an authentic bond between two people. The act of sharing these intimate parts of herself is an invitation, a sign that she believes in the future they can build together, and trusts him to hold her heart with care. This vulnerability also means that a woman is willing to show her flaws without fear of judgment. She reveals not just her successes, but also her struggles and imperfections. These moments may come during conversations where she opens up about her past, her worries, or even the small things that cause her anxiety. She isn't looking for reassurance or praise. She's looking for understanding and acceptance. She wants her partner to accept her as she is, flaws and all, and still love her deeply. This emotional honesty creates a foundation of trust that strengthens over time, building a connection that is real and unbreakable. This kind of emotional vulnerability can be one of the most powerful gifts a woman gives. It's not about seeking validation, but about building a space where both partners can be open without fear of rejection. It takes courage to let someone in, to share the innermost parts of yourself, and expect nothing but love and respect in return. When a woman loves a man, this openness becomes one of the deepest expressions of her affection, showing him that he has earned a place in her heart where only those she truly trusts can reside. When a woman loves a man, one of the most powerful ways she expresses her affection is by supporting his dreams, often with unwavering dedication. This support is not just about cheering him on from the sidelines, but about becoming an active participant in his journey toward his goals. She becomes his biggest fan, motivating him to push forward even when the road gets tough. She recognizes his potential and is willing to sacrifice her own time, energy, and sometimes even her personal aspirations to help him chase his dreams. It's the little things she does, offering encouragement during moments of self-doubt, lending a hand when he needs it, or simply being there to listen when the world feels too heavy. These acts of support go beyond surface-level care and create a strong, lasting bond. In the pursuit of his goal, she becomes an unwavering presence, even when it means making her own sacrifices. She understands that achieving success often requires hard work and dedication, and she's willing to stand beside him through it all. Whether it's staying up late working on a project, helping him refine an idea, or simply giving him space when he needs it, her support becomes a constant, reliable force that pushes him towards success. She is not just there in the easy moments, she's there during the challenging ones. When the odds seem stacked against him, and when the dream feels far out of reach. This is when her love is truly tested, when she chooses to stand by him, even when things are uncertain. Her support also comes in the form of encouragement to take risks, to step outside of comfort zones, and to be bold in the pursuit of his passions. She believes in him when he struggles to believe in himself, and this belief can be the spark that ignites his confidence. It's not about making decisions for him or controlling his path, but about being a safe, supportive space where he feels free to explore his potential. She lifts him up, making sure that he knows he is not alone in his journey, and that together they can overcome any obstacle that stands in his way. In many ways, her love is woven into the fabric of his dreams. She helps him see possibilities that he might have missed on his own, and she stands as a testament to the power of partnership and shared growth. It's through this kind of support that a woman shows just how deeply she values not only him as a person, but his ambitions and aspirations. And she does so with a love that is both nurturing and powerful. When a woman is deeply in love, one of the most profound ways she demonstrates her commitment is through the art of compromise. Love, after all, is not about two people constantly having their own way, but about finding harmony and understanding in a shared space. She will often put aside her own preferences, desires, or needs for the sake of the relationship and the man she loves. This doesn't mean she sacrifices her individuality, but rather that she is willing to adjust, make accommodations, and sometimes even change plans to ensure that their connection remains strong and fulfilling. It's in these small, everyday acts of compromise that the strength of the relationship truly shows. Compromise often requires a level of maturity and selflessness, and in relationships, women are frequently the ones who step forward and say, "Let's find a solution together." Whether it's deciding how to spend time together when both have busy schedules, or making sacrifices in the way they communicate or act, women who love deeply often find themselves adjusting to create a more peaceful and balanced connection. This might mean choosing a movie her partner enjoys more than the one she prefers, or deciding to spend an extra hour with him when she was initially planning to work on her own tasks. It's in these seemingly small acts that a woman shows her willingness to meet halfway. At times, compromise also involves letting go of things that are not as important in the bigger picture of the relationship. When a disagreement arises, a woman who loves her partner will often be the one to step back and see the greater good, understanding that sometimes the solution lies not in winning the argument, but in finding a middle ground. Her love isn't about being right, but about ensuring that the relationship stays intact, grounded in mutual respect and understanding. This doesn't mean she doesn't stand up for herself when needed. It simply means she is willing to consider his perspective and adjust her own behavior to preserve the bond they share. This willingness to compromise also nurtures the emotional closeness in the relationship. It creates a sense of trust and partnership where both individuals feel heard, valued, and respected. It shows that she cares not just about her own happiness, but about the happiness and well-being of her partner as well. Love in this sense becomes a constant dance of give and take, where each person is dedicated to ensuring the other feels supported and understood. By compromising, a woman creates an environment where both can thrive, knowing that their relationship is built on cooperation, not conflict. When a woman loves a man, one of the most beautiful ways she expresses that love is through unspoken care. These are the moments when her love doesn't require words or even a grand gesture, but rather is felt in the quiet actions that may go unnoticed, but are profoundly meaningful. She tends to his needs without being asked, anticipating what might make his day a little easier or more enjoyable. This unspoken care can show up in so many subtle ways, often woven into the fabric of their daily lives. It's in the way she notices when he's stressed and quietly prepares his favorite meal or brew without him asking. It's when she makes sure his environment is comfortable, from making sure he has everything he needs before leaving the house, to ensuring that the little details like a phone charger or a glass of water are always within reach. This type of care is not about performing tasks to earn praise or recognition, but rather stems from a deep, intuitive understanding of his wants and needs. It's the quiet way she pays attention to the small things that matter, often before he even realizes he needs them. When he's